Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
He is making his. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now the Dr. V. Shivasan, his maiden speech. So you conclude in 10 minutes. I'm giving you 10 minutes.
Respected Chair, I'm sorry to say this bill goes against the spirit of our age. The spirit of our age is democracy, but this bill, content of this bill is totally against the spirit of democracy. You cannot impose the things which go against the constitution and democracy just because you have the number inside the house. Our constitution provides some rights to the state. Please don't trample upon the rights. Dams are very important for our social and economical development. India has large number of rivers and dams. There are 5,701 large dams in India. I am very much concerned about the dangerous provisions in this bill. It will take away the state's ability to protect their own interests. The bill says this will be applicable to all of the nation. As per the entry 17 in list 2 of our constitution, water is a state subject. Subject to entry 56 of list 1 related to interstate waters. Entry 17 says water, that is to say water supplies, irrigation and canals, drainage and embankments, water storage and water power subject to the provision of entry 56 of list 1. Entry 56 says regulations and development of interstate rivers and river valleys to the extent to which such regulations and development under the control of the Union is declared by Parliament by law to be expedient in the public interest. Sir, thus the preamble and provisions of this bill goes against the Constitution as far as it relates to operation of dams. So all mentions of operations of dams are to be deleted from this bill. Sir, it has to be noted that this is not the first dam safety bill that has been brought in this August House. In 2010, a dam safety bill was brought in this Parliament. Bill was introduced by virtue of Article 252. The bill was introduced on the demand of West Bengal and then Andhra Pradesh. The preamble of that bill clearly said that it will be applicable to those states who accept by the resolution, which must be practiced even now. But this bill transfers to the entire power to union government. This directly goes against the law of the land and the federal principles of the Constitution. We have just seen what had happened to similar set of laws which encroached upon the subject of agriculture. The government was forced to withdraw these legislations because it's not suitable for the state. It need to impose homogeneity from above where the need was diversity. Sir, in this bill, we are seeing vague definitions. It will facilitate arbitrary use of power by the union government. One of the definitions of specified dam is a dam of unusual design. This is completely nonsensical. Each and every dams have been built with a diverse standard and technologies. India has 5,701 dams. These have been built with diverse technologies. The design standards and construction practices are very different. Indian standard IS 456, 1978, plain and reinforced concrete was published in 1953, revised in 1964 and 1978, and then in 2000, 22 years later. Similarly, IS 6512, 1984, criteria of the design of solid gravity dams was published in 1972 and was revised in 1984. Now we have BIS 2010. The word unusual can be applied in almost any dam being included in this list. We have seen plenty of examples of such loopholes being introduced in the past. Sir, it will be unwise to leave this diverse situation to be handled by the union government. The state should have the freedom to assure their safety of the dams which goes inside the state. We are sure the bill will give opportunity to take away the autonomy of the state, the union executives. I sincerely request the party to make laws suitable to don't make the law in such way that it use such present moment as ruling party. Tomorrow things will be changed. Correct. I'm saying this because you have followed the same pattern in very other legislations, but the labor codes, be it the farm laws. Sir, the attack against the federal sector of our nation is only clearly visible in the bill. The National Committee on Dam Safety has a maximum number of 7 representatives of the state governments, such as 18 engineers in chief or equivalent by rotation. Sir, such as these all numbers will nominated by the union government. What about the other state except these 7? And also, what is the guarantee, sir, that states which are ruled by the opposition parties will find their places in these committees? Yes. Sir, the number of representatives of the union government officials is 10. The number of independent experts in the bill proposed to be appointed by the union government is 3. This makes the states as minority within the committee. Sir, the minimum number of representatives of the states is not specified in the bill. This is even more sinister. Sir, the bill has provisions which give blank check to the union government to arbitrarily expand their powers. The functions of the National Committee on Dam Safety, the National Dam Safety Authority, and the State Committee on Dam Safety are provided in the schedules of the bill. This bill says that those schedules can be amended by through the notifications. Sir, this means the core functions of these bodies can be changed by the notification, through the notifications without prior amendment of the act by the parliament. This is the highly undemocratic, sir. If you check the 2010 bill, it can be seen that the functions of all authorities were specified in the bill. Sir, the National Dam Safety Authority is given the final decision-making power, which is given problematic. The parties should have recourse to their legal measures. I request the government to desist from the practice of creating institutions which are highly centralized. It is unfortunate that we are doing this at a time when the world is increasingly becoming aware of the micro-level planning and decentralization. Sir, this bill is direct attack on the Constitution. This bill is a frontal attack on federal character of great nation, diversity of the nation. Sir, we all know the great nation of India. India is linked with the existence of its basic character, inclusiveness, that is the unity of the unity in diversity. If the diversity is ruined, then the majority of the people will be marginalized. Then that means they will lose their identity, they will lose their language, they will lose their culture and habitat. It cannot help in their development. Diversity is the basic principle of our federal sector of our nation. Unity develops and strengthens in this diversity, sir. The very structure of our nation, India as the union of the states, it built positive spirit of love, affection, and diversity, and the great spirit of diversity. Our great nation, India, was built, not built by the bricks and stones, or bullets and guns, or missiles and forts. It was built by the spirit of ideas of the freedom fighters. It was built by the tears of workers, and it was built by the spirit of set of the farmers. Sir, they have differences in religion, language, ideas, and identity, but these differences, they have deep commitment to the humanity, manavta. Sir, here, what do we see? The rights of the states are reduced day by day by the union government. Not only the rights of the states, the rights of the Rajya Sabha have also been reduced by the same government through the money bills. If we fail to protect the interest of the state as the representative of the state, then the great values of the federalism will be destroyed by the rulers. Sir, world history reminds us that the autocrats and their political parties are always attack the diversity, and they have tried to establish their own power, and they promoted monolithic culture in every field. The dangers of this attitude had been proven by the experience of various countries like Italy and Germany. Sir, we, as the representative of the people, as the representative of the state of India, should oppose the attack against the diversity, against the right of the state, the rights of the state under democratic manners. Sir, in India, we have various identities. Our strength, it is our strength. It great forefathers of our nation told us, unite against intolerance. Sir,
Thank you.
when the British colonial powers had divided the state of Bengal, sir, please, I continue some words.
Yeah, I have given him enough time.
And West Bengal and East Bengal, the people of Bengal
I have given him enough time, but
united,
I cannot give you all the time.
People
So
of
please
the
come.
Bengal united against the bifurcation. Sir, finally, the British Empire had to surrender in front of the mass movement by the people. Sir, the leaders of the present colonialism, big corporates, they need to this type of legislations. They have identified the one of the premier enemies of them is the unity of the people. Sir, that is why the ruling class of the country is practicing same kind of policy and legislation for divide and rule. Sir, the unity of the people will destroy the opportunity for the loot by the corporate. History has proven this fact. Sir, in India, I am sad to say, unfortunately, the existing government is working as a government of the corporate, by the corporates and for the corporates. Sir, the corporate loot is continuing with the support of the legislations by the government for continuing this exploitation are trying to divide the unity of the people. But I am sure the people will unite against the exploitation of man by man and all type of discriminations. Sir, respected sir, we have great experience of the past, inspiring legendary figures like Bhagat Singh, Rajguru Sukhdev and Ashfaqullah Khan, and the teachings of great daughters of son and daughter of our nation like Mahatma Gandhi, Savitri Bai Phule, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Baba Saheb Ambedkar and A.K. Gopalan. They all taught us the unity against experience is our prime goal. Sir, so I am sure we will reach at our destination. The people will protect against the policies of Indian ruling class. Sir, the ruling class is trying to divide us through the language, color and food and dress, but shall overcome. We shall overcome. Sir, the history of every nook and corner of our nation. Sir, some 1 or 2 minutes, sir, the history, the truthfulness of these words. Wherever we are in India, we are able to hear the strongest words of unity, hope and question against discrimination and the states across the languages. Sir, the works in Telugu, in Tamil, in Malayalam, everywhere we are seeing these things, sir. The great
bill is damn safety. Bill is damn safety. It's not a language bill.
The safety of the people, sir, federalism. The question of the federalism is the matter, sir. That is why I am telling, sir. You see, the Telugu poet, Sri Srirangam Srinivasulu sang us, Maryo Prabanjam Pilijindi, Padandi Mundaga, Podam Payage. New world is coming. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Sir, the capital of the Chennai, the Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu was the center of the struggle against the colonial administration, colonial powers in the land. There, the great patriot, their great leader, Bharatiyar told, Bharata Samudayam, Varga, Varga Upilyata Samudayam, Ulagatekuri Pudume, in the Ulagatekuri Pudume. Sir, an unparalleled society without discrimination is a novelty to the world. So, sir, then the great poet, Bharatiyar add, Ellarum Murugulam, Ellarum India Makal. Sir, Ellarum India Makal, we all are the citizens of the nation. Then he added another point, Ellarum Innattu Mannar. We all are the kings of the nation. Sir, hum sab nagarige hai, hum sab raja bhi hai. Sir, hum sab raja bhi hai. Sir, yes, we all are Indians. Whatever the differences are there at the time of the legislation, the rulers of the country will not forget this point. In Canada, poet Kuvempu, he sung to us that Krishna Saravati, Godavari Kaveri Varanga. he says, the land of Karnataka is blessed with the waters of the great rivers, Krishna, Sharavati, Tunga, and Kaveri. Then he added, Sarva Janangada, Shandiya Tota. The land of Karnataka is blessed with the land, sir, what I am
Thank you.
telling to sir.
Thank you. Thank
These
you.
things, all things we will,
Thank you.
these all things we will,
This
we
is
will
your
mind,
maiden
sir.
speech, that's why
Sir,
I have
what
not,
I am adding to
yeah,
you,
but,
sir.
you-
But sir, this
Now
is
I
the
am calling the next
diversity.
speaker.
Sir, one point I am adding to, sir.
No, no,
Point
you
I-
have made
sir,
enough
only
points,
one
have
point,
you?
sir. Only one point, sir. This India, sir, this nation, great nation, diversity is the spirit of the nation, sir. So federal structure is the core content of our constitution, sir. So it will be protected
Thank you.
by the people. So
Thank you. Thank you.
the bill should be rejected by the August House. This is our request to sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
The
allowing
next
me to
speaker is Nabanita Kishanji. A. Nabanita Kishan.
Sir, thank you, sir. Subject to correction and approval by this